Really, my whole life is about food. Okay, since I was as early as I can remember, I've just been obsessed with it. You know, I think it's just driven from being surrounded by good food and home cooking all the time. You know, my parents, you'd always have good smells coming from the kitchen. They always try to get us involved in that. One of my earliest memories is when my mum used to cook bolognese sauce. She'd call my sister and me in, I'd stand on a chair, she'd give me a piece of wholemeal bread and I'd dip in to taste it. And I think we were discussing this a little while ago, we still do that now to taste if the sauce is any good because it takes us back there. And that's what I really love about food. It can instantly transport you to any time, any era, with friends, family, wherever you've been. You have something that you had then and you're there instantly. And that's the magic of it for me. And I think that's why I love surrounding myself around it. So while we were living in France, you know, you go down the marketplace and there'd be all these wonderful ingredients. People have, you know, generations of families that have been producing certain things for a long time. You know, saucisson, cheese, you know, homegrown vegetables, things like that. And there'd be someone there putting all these ingredients together and like cooking up dishes right in the marketplace. I mean, that's sort of where the dish I'm cooking today is sort of inspired from, you know. So I mean, not only did we travel through France when I was younger, but we ended up living there for a little period of time. And that's sort of where my passion for collecting ingredients came from. You'd see generations of people that like produce things, cheeses, saucisson, you know, vegetables for years and years, and how proud they are. People put these ingredients together, for example, in the marketplace. And the passion that came from that, people enjoying the food and just putting different ingredients together and you know, trying new things out, some classic recipes, but then also chucking something new in there just to try it and see if it works. And that's sort of really the passion that I love about food, and people come together who also love food so much. And then we started entering into the markets ourselves and recreating sort of this continental European buzz and sort of passion for it. It's important to know where your food's coming from. It's important that people selling it know about what they're selling. I think, you know, it's also common that people don't know what they're selling anymore, and you can't get specialist advice. This is where we sort of really know the ins and outs. We've met the people that produce the cheese we bring over. I've had dinner with Monsieur Moran, who makes Bout de Vin Fourme d'Ambert. Lovely fella, and I know he's 10 kilometres away from where we used to live, and I know the quality of his cheese. So if someone comes up and says, I need a stonking blue cheese, it's lovely in flavour, creamy, and I go, right, well, Monsieur Moran, he produces Fourme d'Ambert, it's a stunning cheese. And I know where it's come from. So that's sort of what we really focus on, and I guess that's where sort of our foundation as a family within food, the buzz really comes from, you know, because we're so confident in the products we sell. We know it's the best out there. I'm not being arrogant by saying it's the best, but you know, when people ask me that they want this like a certain flavour or something, I'm so confident to be able to say this is the flavour you're after and give them a taste. Not enough people get to taste things anymore, and that's a real shame, you know. If you're proud about your product, let people taste it, let them experience it, let them imagine the flavours they're going to put together in a dish, because that's what it's all about. You need to know that when you get home, you're going to start cooking, and then flavours are going to work, and that's what they do on the continent. That's what we do in the UK. It just so happens that there seems to be a real buzz about markets starting again in this country. It's almost sort of gone. People are sort of shying away a little bit from supermarkets and going sort of old school with the way they shop. They want to interact, especially, you know, as money's a little bit tighter, they want to know if they're going to spend money, they're getting really good quality. So we sort of started going to markets, seeing what the uptake was, seeing if there was a want for the products that we do, and just the value in that face-to-face selling and buying with people, like I said before, letting people taste, explaining about things. It's really appreciated, and I think that when you take the time to explain about your product, people really do appreciate that, and they're sort of more willing to invest in that.